Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
Today, we'll discuss a USB mobile dock that also charges your phone, wirelessly, of course. Hey, Luke, what do you got for us today?
Today, we are talking about a mobile dock from Kensington, but this one also has Qi charging.
So this is a little different from the other docking station we recently talked about.
Yes.
There's some similarities.
Yep.
But there are some differences, and maybe this is maybe a little bit more up your alley or not, depending on what your use case is.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick break, and then we'll split out some of the details and tell you more about the Kensington SD1700P USB-C Dual 4K portable mobile dock with Qi charging.
I definitely need a break after that. We're talking about this portable mobile dock from Kensington. We talked about one before. This one is a little different. It still has 2 HDMI ports, but these will be 4K. The other one would do up to 8K.
Yes.
But this one will do 4K. This does have 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port.
Yes.
It doesn't have the 100-watt power pass-through, but it does have...
It does.
Oh, it does?
Yes, it does.
Oh, my gosh. It has everything.
And actually, this one comes in less expensive by about $10.
My mind is blown right now.
Okay. I'm doing some things to you. So, yeah, there are 2 HDMI, 2 USB ports, USB-C, and it allows for a 100-watt power pass-through of charging.
Yeah.
Plus, the top of it works as a Qi wireless charging platter or dock, I guess you would say.
And it also has the Ethernet port.
And yes.
It also has a 3-year warranty.
Yes.
I mean, this sounds great.
It is. This is, okay, so we are using the other Kensington portable dock
Right.
now. However, this other one that we're talking about is more in line with what I think my day-to-day usage would call for.
Sure.
Because of the ability to kind of charge my laptop through the device.
Yeah.
And because I could put my phone on this and charge that. So that kind of like that power pass through.
Yeah.
As I'm using one cable to charge my laptop and my phone.
Right.
At the same time, also giving me the ability to plug in USB devices like a printer or a scanner or maybe something else at the office, through USB. But the HDMI ports are also very helpful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like to extend our screen.
Yeah.
Or duplicate it, depending on what your work calls for. So this is a pretty cool little device, and it's compatible with pretty much anything.
Yeah. It'll work with Mac. It'll work with Windows. It will work with
Samsung DeX.
Yeah.
Which is for people who have Samsung phones with that software built into it. That opens up a whole new world of flexibility and productivity through your phone.
Right.
And this just kind of leverages that and says, hey, we could put some pretty cool hardware behind that as well.
Yeah. It's really cool. And it's the same as the other one. It has a braided cable. That's nice. It's not going to tangle on you or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, this thing kind of checks almost every box you would need for anything. And with the 3-year warranty, if something comes up, you're going to be covered.
Yeah. So there are a couple of finer details as to why this one might be less expensive than the other one. Those HDMI ports.
Yeah.
With these, you get 2 of those.
Yep.
4K resolution at 60 hertz.
Okay.
Where the other one, you spend a little bit more money, you get up to 120 hertz.
Yeah.
If refresh rate is your thing.
Sure.
And if that's important to you, maybe you're doing some video editing.
Right.
or you're doing something that requires or is enhanced by a high refresh rate, you may want to go with the other option.
Right.
Here, you're still 4K on both of those at 60 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I've got a couple monitors over there that I use on my day-to-day computer that they're not even 4K.
Right.
These are old 1080 or 2K resolution that work just fine for me. So these are kind of future-proof,
right?
In that sense. So yeah, this is a convenient little device. It's not very big either.
No, it's not. I mean, it's the same of what we see with a portable battery pack almost now.
Yeah.
It's pretty compact.
Yeah. It's barely longer really than a phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like having a 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank.
Yeah.
Maybe size-wise. And it's got a fabric on it. Looks nice.
Yep.
Similar to the other Kensington that we recently profiled.
Right.
That black and white kind of fleck, or almost looks like gray from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nice, and it's a quality, solid built product. Travels nice. Go into a bag nice and easy. So if you're working from a laptop and you can be ultra flexible with just the main screen, but maybe like to plug in at the coffee shop and then charge your phone at the same time,
mm-hmm.
you can do that,
right.
that way wirelessly.
Yeah, and with the Ethernet port on there, even if you're somewhere that doesn't have Wi-Fi, mm-hmm. you're going to be okay if you can plug in somewhere.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems with some of today's like laptops and Chromebooks and things is they're so thin,
mm-hmm.
but they've removed ports that you plug in. You're like, hey, what's the network here? Oh, yeah. Everything's hardwired in this office.
Right.
Well, here you can plug directly into that.
Yeah.
And if you want to leave that on your desk, come back and say, okay, I've got these two monitors, I've got a printer, and I've got some other accessories that I need here in the office. Come back, and it's literally one USB-C plug.
Yeah.
And you're good to go. So much more convenient than docking stations of yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, that's the SD1700P is the model number.
Yeah.
From Kensington, and you can find that for about $140.
Thanks, Scott.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.